Hey everybody, it's Major League Hats. Today we are going to do another hat review. But before we get started, let's talk about Major League Hats' most wanted hat for today. Major League Hats' most wanted hat for today is going to be, wait for it, a Green Bay Packers hat. Yes, I've mentioned that I would like to pick up more NFL hats, more NBA hats, and I'm going to slowly start collecting a couple hockey hats here and there. The first hockey hat that I'm going to get eventually is going to be a San Jose Sharks hat. I am taking votes on what my second NHL hat should be. So far I got one vote. I'm not going to tell you guys which one it is. I want you guys to leave a comment down in the comment section. What do you guys think my second NHL hat should be? For the time being, Major League Hats' most wanted hat for today is going to be the Green Bay Packers. The hat that I would like to get, it's the all green one with the Green Bay Packers logo on it, of course. I've always liked the Green Bay Packers, mostly I guess since Aaron Rodgers, and I always was a fan of Brett Favre. I like Clay Matthews. As you guys know, I like a lot of different players, so I watch a lot of different games. It also helped that Aaron Rodgers came from Cal, so of course Cal is in my area, so I hear a lot about him. And then I was just always a fan of Brett Favre. I can't help myself. The guy was just a freaking awesome quarterback. Kind of sucks the way it ended with him being with the Vikings and the Jets, but that's just the way the sports business is. Guys typically, for the most part, don't stay with their original team, and that's kind of sad. Eventually down the line, I would like to get an Aaron Rodgers jersey. So Major League Hats' most wanted hat for today is going to be the Green Bay Packers. All right, let's get on to today's hat review. Alright, so today's hat review is kind of a special one. This team has just been dominating this year in football. There's no stopping them. Maybe. We'll see. But is there a chance that this team could be the perfect team? I don't know. But there is a small chance. I mean, the Patriots obviously came the closest, but they lost in the Super Bowl, and the Miami Dolphin people were happy. What are you going to do? I don't know if these guys are going to be perfect. But before we talk a little bit more about the team, let's talk about the hat. So on today's hat review, we are going to talk about the BAM! The Los Angeles Rams. Look at this beauty. I got this hat last year. I would like to say it's a stadium hat, but then again, I would be lying because when I went to the stadium, they only had this hat in snapback. As you guys know, this boy don't do snapbacks. I have one little exception for snapback. I feel like snapbacks are solely for kids. That's just my personal opinion because like with kids growing and stuff, their head size changes a little bit, their hair grows, so on. I just think that snapbacks are more ideally for kids. I'm gonna get a lot of people out there hating on that point of view. It's just the way I feel. I'm a fitted guy. I will rock a flex fit every now and then because I do have some flex fits, and that's because they weren't really selling new era hats in the football hats, so I had to get some flex fits hats, so that's why I have a couple of them. But I just feel like snapbacks are kids hats, but that's just my opinion only, so don't go be hitting the dislike, you dislike dweebs. But if you do, that's okay. So I wanted to get this hat. I really like this hat, and I wanted to get it at the stadium. I went last year. It was week 17 when the Rams played the 49ers. It wasn't the greatest game, only because the Rams were getting ready for the playoffs. Jared Goff played like one series. Gurley didn't even play at all, and that was it. The Niners won, so at least in the Niners standpoint, they finished off the season on a winning record. But I wanted to get this hat at the stadium. They didn't have it, so what did I have to do? I had to go on my little computer and put up my boys, lids.com, and I had to order it off of Lids, which I'm not, honestly sad about because the hat prices at the stadium, it was going to be like $45-50 for the hat. I go on Lids, put in my name, everything. I get my 20% off Access Club membership. Make sure if you are going to buy hats, you sign up for that. $5 a year. It's well worth it. Not endorsed by Lids. I'm just saying, you gotta save every little penny you can if you're gonna be a hat collector. It's just like if you're a shoe collector, you save every little bit of penny you can, because as you guys know, hats and shoes are expensive, so if you can save, save. Remember that. I ordered this hat off of Lids, and I was extremely happy that I was able to get it off of Lids. This is one of my nicer hats in my opinion. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of white hats, but this is just perfect. The way that they have the white bill, they have this ram right here with the white horn. You got the white outlining, the navy blue. Look at that eye and that mouth. It's just freaking awesome in the white color. You got the navy crown with the navy eyelets. You got the white button on top. You got a white New Era flag. I love this. Why can't New Era do this more often, where they match up the New Era flag perfectly with the rest of the hat and the button? Why does it always have to be something weird? Like, say they had like a little yellow in the ram, they might put that as yellow, which would not work, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't get why they do that. And then on the back, you have a nice white and navy NFL logo. Underneath, though, you got a nice gray bill, got a black sweatband, 7 5/8, of course. This one is made in China and it is made out of polyester. On the inside, you got your nice normal tags. It's just a freaking perfect hat. It is a 7 5/8. It fits perfect. I really like this hat. I would like to get a Jared Goff jersey, but the jerseys were just rocking really expensive at the game, so I said forget about it. It's all right. I have picked up a couple jerseys at the games, but I think it was like $300, and I'm like, yeah, I'll wait till I get back and order it from Lids. And when I ordered the hat, I just couldn't get the jersey, but who cares about that part? So I would like to get a Jared Goff jersey to eventually match this hat. So that's one of my next jerseys I would like to get. I have like a jersey list that I'm keeping track of in my head, but I have like a number of jerseys I want to get. Overall, I like the hat. I love the color scheme. I think it's perfect. It's not too much white. It's got a nice perfect blend of the white with the navy in it. It is beautiful. So I feel like if you don't have this Rams hat, I would definitely go and get it. Even if you're not a Rams fan, this is just a sweet colorway. It would go perfect with a lot of clothes. It would go perfect with a lot of kicks. So if you don't have this hat, definitely go pick it up. So tell me what you guys think. Do you like the Los Angeles Rams color scheme like this? Do you prefer more of the traditional, the yellow/gold navy look like the Eric Dickerson color scheme back in the day? Are you guys digging this? I like myself. I like this color scheme. I wouldn't be, you know, down against the old traditional style of the navy with the gold/yellow. I like that logo too, but this one, like I said, it's just a perfect ratio of white and navy blue. So leave your comment down in the comment section which is your favorite hat. If you like the Eric Dickerson old-fashioned hat, or if you like this new white and navy style hat, let me know. All right, let's talk about the Rams a little bit. They were behind in this week's game against the Green Bay Packers, but they were able to pull it off. They won by like 2. They're currently sitting at 8-0, so I'm trying to give them some love. The main reason I've been watching them more is not because that they're 8-0, but because of Jared Goff. Strictly Jared Goff. Todd Gurley is a very good running back. Don't get me wrong on that. But I watch him mainly for Jared Goff. Jared Goff played at Cal. That was the only Cal game I went to a couple years ago when they were having like dual quarterbacks. And they won one game the whole year. I believe, if I remember right, it was against Portland State. Sonny Dykes was the coach. But the reason why I follow Jared Goff is not because of all that, not because it was a game I went to, but after the game, me and minor leagues were able to go down to the Cal locker room. We met a lot of Cal players that particular day, and one of the guys that we got to meet, even if it was just to take a picture, say hi, it was Jared Goff. So as you guys know, when somebody takes the time to talk to us, signs an autograph sometimes, or takes a picture, they're considered my sports buddy. They're considered minor league sports buddy. So I root for them. How can you not? And the fact that he was the #1 draft pick in the NFL draft, I knew he was going to be a decent quarterback. They just had to get rid of that 2-quarterback system that they were running at the time. It didn't make a lot of sense. And so there you go. He got his time to shine. He really came on. And he's a complete different player than when he played at Cal. So he is a football buddy. So I root for him. And who knows, maybe we'll get to see him one day to get him to sign his Cal picture. Who knows? You never know how these things work. This Sunday, playing the Green Bay Packers, they came back and won that game. They're currently 8-0. Now, are they going to break the Dolphins' record of having a perfect season? It's a hard task. They're halfway through the season. Patriots almost did it, like I mentioned earlier, but they lost in the Super Bowl. Now, the next 3 games that the Rams have against the Saints, who are 6-1, then the Seahawks, who are 4-3, and then it's the Chiefs, who are 7-1. Now, my personal opinion about this is that this is probably going to be the toughest part of their schedule, because they have the Cardinals and they have the Niners that are coming up, who are what, 1-7? I mean, I just finished the game against the Niners and the Cardinals this morning, and yeah, so they should be able to get through those 2 games easily. They have their bye week after these 3 games, so they should be able to rest up. I think they have a very good chance to beat the Saints. I feel like Drew Brees is a very good quarterback. He's got one of the better last 2-minute type offenses that basically it's a winning offense that they can come back if they're losing by less than a touchdown, of course, or at least get into field goal range if they need a field goal to win the game. But Drew Brees has had one of those bad games throughout the season. So far, they're doing good. You know, like I said, they're 6-1. If the Rams can stay in this, they got a young, hungry team, and it's not extremely young. They have a good mix of young and veteran players. So I feel like if they can stay in this game, minimize the turnovers, which is easier said than done, push on that rushing game. Gurley, of course, going to have to step up a little bit. I feel like in this game, this is just one of the games, so he'll have to step up and complete those needed third down conversions when they get the chance. And if they get the chance to score, they got to score. It doesn't matter if it's a field goal. It doesn't matter if it's touchdown. They got to score. They can't give up scoring opportunities and let the Saints stay in it. The Saints, the longer they stay in the game, the more apt that they're going to come back or they're going to just blow you out. So that's the first challenge of the 3 games that they have coming up. If they can get past the Saints, which I don't know. Do you guys think that they'll beat the Saints? Or do you think that this will be the first loss for the Rams? You know what? I'm going to give the Rams the benefit of the doubt, and I am going to pick the Rams on this one. Going into the second week / 9th week against the Seahawks, because to me it's like a 1, 2, 3 week type deal. Going into that second game against the Seahawks, who are 4-3. The Seahawks are definitely inconsistent. They definitely don't have a lot of name players anymore, other than Russell Wilson. They've been competitive, but still they're 4-3. They're not the same Seahawks as old. I like the Rams to get this one. Now, going into that third game before their bye week, they got this team called the Chiefs. The Chiefs have this awesome young quarterback named Pat Mahomes. Where did this guy come from? This guy has broken literally all the rookie touchdown records. Where did he come from? This guy is just freaking awesome. If he's not doing it with his arm, he's doing it with his legs. He looks for the open man. He keeps moving his head. He finds that open man. And if that open man isn't there at the end, he's taking off running. He's laying his body out on the line. And this guy is going to be special. He does need to maybe reel it in a little bit because he doesn't want to end up like RG3, who I really liked coming out of Baylor. I really thought he had that Michael Vick mobility. But I like that energy that Pat Mahomes brings. But you know, this is not going to be the first time that the Rams and the Chiefs match up possibly this year. Because as you guys know, Chiefs AFC, Rams NFC. Is this going to be the Super Bowl matchup that everybody thinks it might be? I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me. Who do you guys got in the Super Bowl? You know, honestly, I never pick Super Bowl contenders because football is one of those sports like, dude, anything can happen. Look at the Niners. The Niners were not poised to win a lot this year, but they're going to win more than one game. Come on, they had Jimmy G. Come on, how are they going to lose 7 games? But anyways, so tell me what you guys think. If the Rams get through the Saints, the Seahawks, and come up to the Chiefs, that is going to be the culmination of the season, because after that, I think they can run the table for the regular season. I don't know about playoffs, but at least the regular season, because they got the Lions, they got the Bears, they got the Niners, they got the Cardinals, and they got the Eagles, who, yes, are Super Bowl champions from last year, but I'll be honest, the Eagles have not been playing up to defending championship status this year. But don't sit on the Eagles either. I just feel like after having a tough matchup with the Saints, and then taking on the Seahawks, and then having another tough matchup with the Chiefs, I feel like they can run it like I said. All right, you guys, tell me what you guys think. Leave your opinion down in the comment section. Please make sure, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that notification button so you get notified when I upload new videos. I'm doing my October challenge of 30 videos in 31 days. So we are coming down to the last day of the month. Today is October 30th, 2018. I can't believe it. Baseball season's over. We're coming into November. We're halfway through the football season. Basketball season's just started. Hockey season just started. So there we go. We got new World Series champions, the Boston Red Sox. And there you go. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I don't just do baseball hat reviews. I have some basketball hats. So I do basketball hat reviews once in a while. I do a football review. And like I said, I am going to be adding some hockey hats in there. So please make sure you leave a comment about who I should get for my second hat, because my first hat is going to be a San Jose Sharks hat. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. I'm trying to get 20 likes. 20 likes on all my videos. Is that backwards? Probably 20 likes on all my videos. And if you guys want to follow me on social media or anything, I'll leave my links down at the bottom. The last thing I want to ask you guys, if you're still watching at this point, which I hope you guys are, and I'd appreciate it, I need a few more small goals that are attainable to keep me going on this YouTube adventure. Tell me what my goals should be. Yeah, my first goal is to get the 200 subscriber, to get 1,000 likes. I mean, what should my next small goal be? Should it be my 200th video upload? What should it be? I'm trying to really think about like a small attainable goal that I could accomplish within like a 3 to 6 month period that will keep me motivated to keep firing out these videos for you guys. So just leave that comment down in the comment section about what one of my goals should be, or what do you guys think I should be focusing on. Alright you guys, thank you for watching. This is Major League Hats out. See ya. Bye everybody.